Hi everyone, happy Sunday. This is your Sunday reading, tarot reading, no fixed sign. It's for all zodiacs, whatever you have in your chart, sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter, or the moon. And if it resonates, great. And if it doesn't, then don't worry too much, keep watching. I am going to be posting the reveal of the 3 cards. I did 3 cards face down, and whatever one you chose will be revealed today, and hopefully that will make some sort of sense for you also. And it's a full moon in Leo today, which is absolutely wonderful. Snow moon. I don't know if any of you saw it last night, but it was absolutely sensational. It was just stunning, really, really powerful. But I will be posting a bit on that a bit later on again today, just to see how things go with you, and also how you can adapt to that energy in the Leo fiery lion kind of type energy for you. So I'm going to start with this. And also, I mean, I'm going to do tarot, but secondly, I'm going to do the animal cards after this. I do a lot of oracle cards, but the oracle deck for the animals, I just feel it would be good to see what comes up, because like half of the time we are connected to so many different types of animals, that spirit. We might dream about them, we might feel connected to a certain, like, you know, horse or dog or whatever. So I'm just going to see what comes up and just have a little play with that and then see what happens. Okay, but firstly, let's do your tarot. It's absolutely blowing a gale out there. I love it. I'm going to have to go out there sooner or later today. That's 1. Ooh. One more. No, it's too many that flew out. Far too many. Just one more. Well, I don't know whether it is because it is Valentine's Day this Friday, but this is definitely coming up in some sort of relationships. If not relationships, definitely with regards to self-progression and self-love. But the first card to come up is the 6 of Wands here. Now, the 6 of Wands is the victory card. It's a wonderful card to have. The first card is always the strongest card. But it's just, this is you. This is your energy here. But it's what it's saying is that you've put yourself on the horse. You are moving forward. You're seeing things in a more victorious state. Whereas before, you might have tried to manipulate situations in the sense of, you know, posting certain things on social media so you can get someone's attention. But now, when this comes up, what it means to say is that you're letting go and you're working on your own self. And almost it's like what will be kind of thing. It's like you might have got just tired trying to see what someone's doing, what someone's thinking, or trying to get somebody to see your worth. But now it's asking you to let things play out as they should. Allow the universe to work its magic, basically. Because right next to that is you have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is obviously fate, but it's working things, you know, behind the scenes that you cannot see. And I think, you know, once you allow yourself to surrender and to say, actually, I am going to just see what happens. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to overthink so much, because I can see my own self-worth a bit more. You know, you may have been spending more time with friends, making more plans to do stuff, and you realise actually you can keep yourself busy without having to think about this certain person. And if it isn't anything like in a relationship, if it isn't a marriage, say if you're married or in a committed relationship, this could be just, you know, stopping yourself from over processing, stopping yourself from trying to get, you know, if it's not being a meeting of minds, then you're allowing yourself to just let the universe take over, sort of thing. It's like, you know, going, actually, I know my own self-worth. And when the 6 of Wands come out, it is that victory, but it hasn't come without its hard work. It could have come with like, you know, like mock battles and, you know, like egos and stuff like that. But now once you think, do you know what? I'm elevating myself. The universe works in amazing ways. And this is why the Wheel of Fortune has come out with the 6 of Wands. If it isn't about a relationship, then with work, this is great. This is perfect because it's showing you something is coming in at the right time. You may have got a promotion, or you may be asking for a promotion or sort of for more money, but with the Wheel of Fortune next to it, it shows that it works in your favor, whatever that is for you, okay? But also, if you have been going after jobs, then the Wheel of Fortune is some sort of news coming in, but it's something that your soul appreciates more rather than just doing something for the sake of earning money sort of thing. But predominantly I do feel this is a relationship, because next to it you have the Three of Wands. So you've got the 6 and the 3 here. Okay, the Three of Wands does come out just before you kind of enter into a serious relationship. So you could just be liking somebody, or it's never really taken off, or it's like you've had this thing, or you've, it's not really been officially boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever that is for you. Or if it has, then it's not, the ground isn't solid enough just yet for any kind of that sense of security. But the fact that the Four of Wands comes in after the Three of Wands shows that you get that balance, that kind of, what's the word? That meeting of minds, so to speak. So, but this is like looking towards the future for something that could grow quite beautifully. Again, this could be linked to the job, linked to the whole kind of earning money kind of thing. But because it's the Wands, it's how we're thinking. I am linking it more to a special person that you can't stop thinking about, or somebody in your life already where you kind of just gel a lot more than what you have been. You could both have some sort of ideas that could work really, really well together, but it's just this meeting of minds that seems to happen so much more organically, but it hasn't come without its hard work sort of thing. It's almost like it's had to happen through you taking a step back. Once you take a step back, you own your own victory, because you're not giving yourself any time or space to overthink and overprocess. And once that happens, we naturally elevate ourselves, and we are looking in a different direction. We're not looking in the direction of that person sort of thing, because it all works in your favor. So just know that with the Wheel of Fortune coming up here, you get the end result as the Two of Cups, which is wonderful, which is like meeting your soulmate. This is somebody who could have been off and on, in and out sort of thing, where you kind of, the cups are touching each other there. So it's like the emotions, the communication seems to kind of open up slightly also. And again, it's like hasn't come without, you being quite strong, without, don't kind of give in. If you haven't heard from somebody for a while, don't think, oh, I'm just going to message, see if they're okay, because old patterns die hard, and if it hasn't worked before, then it's not going to work again in the future. But what it's showing is, it's showing great strength, it's showing great determination, and I just feel, don't think about how things are going to work out too much. She says, as I say that, I've just picked one up because it's the Four of Cups coming up here, which is contemplation, which is sitting down wondering, what kind of direction you're going to go in, and there is like some sort of universal cloud coming in, offering a cup, which is emotion. But if you do overthink, overprocess, you're not going to see this opportunity come in, because you're just so focused on like the other options in front of you, what you're going to do, this, that, and the other. So just breathe, just know that everything is divinely timed, everything is coming out as it should be. I do feel this week on a relationship level is going to kind of up the gear slightly. So whatever that is for you, if you are in a relationship, if you're married, if you're engaged, whatever, there's just going to be some kind of elevation from maybe arguing a bit, maybe not seeing eye to eye so much, but just from your raised energy, and this person could have been doing the same thing, you kind of gel back again with each other, and that's really nice. Again, somebody who could be at a distance from you could come back in, but ending with the Two of Cups, it's really, really, really good. Just don't bog your energy down with thinking too much, basically. And I know it's easy said than done, but it's so easy to do. If relationships are nothing you want to know about, and it's like, no, I don't know, I don't really kind of care about all this, it would just be with working on yourself a lot more. But I do feel through you being the kind of victorious energy coming in, and fate working in so many ways for you, if you are going for new jobs, new this, that, and the other, you do get that sense of partnership coming in. So whether or not it's a partner who could work on a professional level for you, or a partner you meet who could turn out to be, somebody who you could be romantically involved in, it seems to kind of steer whatever direction you're going in onto a romantic level, which is nice. I'm not a big Valentine's Day person, by the way. I've never have been. So I'm not going, oh, it's Valentine's Day, it's like this is love is in the air, because I just feel like, I listen to the planets anyway, and I'm not fussed about Valentine's Day. Obviously, if I get really nice flowers and chocolates, then I'll think, yeah, it's great, but until then. But no, don't be too down and out if it's Valentine's Day, and I think it's Friday, and, things aren't happening. It's not real. So I'm going to see what animal comes out for you. You got the wolf, okay? The wolf is one of my favourite ones. The wolf is, we say about the lone wolf, but this is all about wisdom. So it's like what this spread with the wolf basically means is that old habits, old reactions to certain situations which hasn't served you, how can you learn from that? Because the wolf is wise. The wolf is like, has all the wisdom. And a wolf wouldn't keep trying to, kill an animal a certain way. If it wasn't working, it would maneuver it into a different way and work with other wolves in the pack sort of thing, in order to get the success. But you are feeling that energy of success because you do have the victory card here. But when the wolf comes in, it's saying, it's okay to withdraw yourself to a degree, but don't do it too much where you feel quite alone and where you feel like you're not seeing the wood for the trees sort of thing. So everything in moderation is absolutely fine, and that also means spending alone time. So take advice from other people, but also just listen to your own intuition, listen to your own instinct, because it's there for a reason. It's there to guide you. Don't question it so much. And once you just you could use this week as a test. You could say, I'm not going to question my intuition. I'm just going to go with the flow a lot more and go with it and make my decisions from that. And then see what happens, because from there things will start to change. And this person, whoever he or she is, does seem to get drawn back to you through your own actions of letting things be. Sometimes we can think we let things be, but we're still checking our phone, we're still doing this, that and the other, we're still thinking, oh, why has he done this, why has she done that, and that isn't letting things be. That is consuming your mind with this card here, and not seeing the things that will be coming in, which the Wheel of Fortune will be bringing in for you. So just keep your eyes open for that. So this looks like it's going to be a very positive week for you, very promising one. So hopefully that makes sense for you. Again, the reveal for the other cards will be posted a bit later on this evening, so keep your eyes out for that. Again, if you want to book a personal private reading, just send me a message and I will let you know my availability. Until then, have an amazing Sunday.